Hello, everybody. Let's just wait here, make sure we're live. Looks like YouTube is live. Sailing with Samsung. It's live. Sailing with Samsung. All right. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to this YouTube stream, this live stream we are on today what is today, Kurt? To the 28th of April?
April 28th.
Yeah, so we're here on the 28th of April, and we are sailing with Samsung. We don't know if it's going to be a river full of rapids or if it's going to be a gentle stream, but we are here sailing with Samsung. A few announcements before we start talking about the Samsung stream. Let's just see if we have any comments. No comments. Okay. Well, just a few announcements here, and hello to the 2 people that we have watching. Definitely appreciate you. Maybe share it out, let your friends know so we get a few more watching. But I'll just start out with announcements, and then we'll make this video nice and quick. The first announcement, we're going to have the BTG style giveaway and party, and there's 2 times to attend. That is going to be on Friday, US time, 5 a.m. and 5 p.m. Pacific time, 12 and so 1200 hours UTC on that Friday and 0000 hours on the Saturday. We did post Zoom links in our mailing list and our Telegram and our WhatsApp and these kind of places. So we'll probably post them again by the time we go to start, but they have been out there posted. And we hope that you will join us in those fun times. So that will be good. And the next announcement is that on Sunday, instead of having a normal live stream and recording of the podcast, we will be on Live Accessible's channel, Carry Live Accessible. So join us on Live Accessible YouTube channel. Look that channel up, or maybe somebody will be nice enough to post a link in here. Actually, I think it's, let's take a guess. Maybe we'll send people to the wrong place. What do you like? What do you think, Kurt? There we go, youtube.com/liveaccessible. And Carrie here says, hello, BTG. Hello, Carrie. Glad that you're here. That is the Carrie Live Accessible that we're going to be on the channel of. So that's going to be good. And looks like Kurt has disappeared, so we'll be piloting the ship alone here unless Kurt makes a reappearance. We don't have a Marco either, so that'll just be what it is. Okay, so today we had some announcements, and we had Samsung give us some news. They had an event at 7 a.m. Pacific time, and they announced a few things, and they were surrounding not what we thought. We were thinking maybe possibly foldables or some kind of new phone, but no, they were talking about laptops. So we got Galaxy Book, Galaxy Book Pro, Galaxy Book Pro 360. Wow, these are mouthfuls of phones. And a Galaxy Book specifically tailored for gamers that is not going to be out until August. So let's go ahead and copy a link here. I'll put the link here in the show notes or in the comments. This is a Pocket Lint article that has a comparison, a really decent comparison of the different models. But I will definitely go through those, what those are. And just to kind of give a little bit of a tone of the event, they went on for about 50 minutes. And the entire 50 minutes was basically about these three foldable, or not foldables, but these three laptops. And they kept repeating themselves a lot. And the main theme of this event was trying to make a laptop be more like a phone. It's kind of an interesting thing. They wanted to make a laptop more like a phone. So that means make it really thin and light, making it last a really long time on battery. They were saying the Pro model could do 20 hours. The charger is really light. They were using a new battery technology. And they were talking about how the screen is really nice and pretty. And the one on the 360 is very nice and comes with a pen that actually is the same size as a regular pen, although strangely enough, it doesn't have a slot for the pen. They were talking about the lengths that they went to, the partnerships with Intel, and how it had to be designed with certain components that had to be machined a certain way. And anyway, they really rabbited on for a long time. And what we got was the Galaxy, as I said, the Galaxy Book, which they didn't really talk about a huge amount, the Galaxy Book Pro and the Galaxy Book Pro 360. The difference between the Book Pro and the 360 model is the 360 has a hinge that is the thinnest ever put into a laptop, apparently. And what it does is let you swivel the laptop and use it as sort of like a tablet. They also went on about the keyboard, how the keyboard is really nice, really fancy keyboard. They talk about how it had 1 millimeter of travel, which seems really thin to me. But apparently they did a lot of research just to help you type, and they created the best keyboard ever in a Samsung device. So if you're listening to this, it probably sounds like an Apple event. They kept talking about all the best things that they've ever done in a Samsung device. So let's go through these specs here. And these, basically, I just compared a lot of what was new in these different devices. And we've got here, let's see here. The Samsung Galaxy Book Pro will start at $999. And UK pricing, I have that. Looks like same price as well. The Galaxy Book Pro 360 is $1199, which is also the same as in the US, and that is pounds and US dollars. The Galaxy Book is $699, starts at $699. So it's kind of an interesting, and they start out with i3s, and they were talking about how the Galaxy Book Pro 360 has 5G. The Galaxy Book has LTE, so I'm not sure why they didn't put 5G in all of their models, which is kind of interesting. All models are available to be pre-ordered on April 28th, which is today, and is starting to ship May 14th. So that's kind of interesting. The Galaxy Book Pro has the thinnest build of all of these. The regular Galaxy Book is just a bit thicker and just a little bit different design. The Galaxy Book Pro is using a mixture of aluminum and magnesium alloy to make the thing really thin. So that's kind of an interesting. The Galaxy Book is a 15.6 inch. The Galaxy Book Pro comes in a 13 inch and a 15 inch. And same with the Galaxy Book Pro 360. So that's kind of interesting. They have different colors for different regions, and depending on which one of these that you want to get, they were talking about 3 colors for each of the different for these different laptops. So the display on the 360 can lay flat to become a tablet. It's really thin, so there's that. All of them have at least 2 USB-C ports, with the Pros also having Thunderbolt. So Thunderbolt will allow for better connectivity, more things connected to it, faster speeds, that kind of thing. The Galaxy Pro 360 does not have USB-A, but the other ones do. So if you need a USB-A, you will need a dongle. Yay, dongle, fun stuff. All models have micro SD, and so that's kind of interesting for those who want extra storage. So let's see here. The Pros have nicer displays, obviously. The entry-level model is an LED display for the Galaxy Book. So if you want that AMOLED on a laptop, then you have to go with the Pro. So there's that. They all have the same resolution, HD resolution, 1920 by 1080. And looks like the 360 also supports the S Pen. So we've already said that, but there's no place to store it. Let's see here. The battery is lower in the Galaxy Book. So again, we're seeing a theme here. The Galaxy Pro gives you a bigger battery. So the Galaxy Book, the specs start with 11th gen. We have Intel i3 as the entry model, but some places will only get the i5. You can go up to i7 with Iris Z graphics, 8 or 16 gigs of RAM, 256 to 512 gigs of storage. The battery is 54 watt. The Galaxy Book Pro is also an 11th gen Intel Core i5. That one starts with an i5 or i7 Iris. And the graphics, so it has 16 gigabytes of RAM. Again, 256, 512 gigs of storage. We've got a 63 watt battery, or a 68 watt in the 15 inch. So that's the 13 inch has the 63, the 15 inch has the 68. Galaxy Book Pro has an 11 inch or 11th gen processor. Wow, I can't speak. Sorry. i5, i7 has the same Iris graphics, 8 gigs or 16 of RAM, 256, 512 gigs of storage. And same battery, 63 watt for the 13 inch, 68 watt for the 15 inch. And they were again talking about 20 hours of battery of constant video playback, something like 16 hours of just general usage, that kind of thing. So that's kind of an interesting. In the UK, it looks like they're not offering the i3, it's just i5 and i7. So there's that. And they will all charge through USB-C. The USB-C is detachable and 65 watts, so you can charge all your Galaxy phones or devices rather with that one charger. And yes, that's about it. They did announce a gaming model of the Galaxy Book, and that one is going to have upgraded graphics, an upgraded graphics card, a little bit better cooling, that kind of thing. But so there is that. Carrie says, wow, sounds a bit disappointing. Yeah, it wasn't, it's kind of a disappointing event, I would say. So we've got, I think the take on the BTG is going to be that it is a little bit of a disappointing event. They did talk about a lot of things that are already existing. So for example, they kept talking about the connectivity between your phone, your Galaxy phone, and your computer, and how they were really trying to combine the two, so you could have your clipboard on your phone and it would automatically copy to your Galaxy Book. And they were talking about how you could send messages from your computer, and you could transfer your photos or just open them up using a Samsung Gallery app, and they would automatically be there. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff we already had with Microsoft connectivity. Microsoft actually talked about your phone app, but a lot of that stuff already existed. You can still today now use the your phone app, so there's nothing really new with that. And Yeah, it's kind of an interesting little dynamic there with that whole. We're talking about a lot of things that already existed. Some of the stuff they were just talking about integrating better. So, for example, now you have the smart switch, just like you had smart switch on a Samsung. You can bring all your data over from the phone, from another phone to your new phone, and now you can do the same thing with a computer. You can bring all your content from a computer from your old one to your new one, which they brought up the example of, well, you used to that you had to move everything on a external hard drive, and I'm thinking, well, maybe they haven't heard of Google Drive or OneDrive or any of these other solutions. But I don't know. I guess if you really are wanting to be in the Samsung ecosystem and you're using a lot of Samsung's apps, then I think this is good. Microsoft is also talking about they had Microsoft up there and Intel. Microsoft is saying how some of the Samsung apps combine with their Microsoft counterparts. So if you have reminders, that will automatically sync with the Microsoft to do. So I don't know. I would say we're sailing, but we're kind of maybe sailing backwards or going very gently down the stream. I don't know. This is not a very exciting event, which is probably why Kurt and Marco decided to, ditch us without saying anything, but that's okay. Kurt and Marco, wherever you're at, we hope that you're well. And I want to thank everybody for taking the time to listen to this event. And we'll see you guys next time. Again, on Sunday, we'll be on Live Accessible's YouTube channel. Please consider liking this video if you found it valuable, commenting, sharing it, subscribing, going to blindtechguys.com. Remember that you can donate there. Also, you can fill out our contact form there. And you can always email us, contact@blindtechguys.com. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you all next time.